also warned that imperialism and neo-colonialism would turn some of us into stooges and traitors in order to undermine and subvert not only the African
98.7 FM, Baraka,
You're here for your mama. Good morning to all our cherished listeners and our viewers on Facebook. Yes, me Abdul Fattah Yusuf Mutie Free Ahujo in Sawom, just opposite the Ahimfina Chief Palace. Yes, honor and inti anapay and if you had a Friday, yes, the 13th of the month of February 2026. Mutie Free. The time is 8:36, exactly 8:36, and a beshasi at the Ejubadi at the Ebrem. Someone will say, do say na headlines, newspaper headlines, and in the news you have a lot of things, particularly cabinet retreat and a course. So, finance minister, a barbontin, Eribe Nyama Bibri, Eribe Tuja, Nhyira Aban Adekye with regards to the cocoa sector. Very, 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 very important. Our farmers are people that we don't have to take them for granted. And yes, I did so many who are in ho and inti Aban say any many ya yentiamo. And no children so no minority so case Debbie Nesikano Honamuntuai. Asambe kwa na mukai. Sikani eno muntua na yewi ho so ana cocoa farmers na nkasa no ekuafo na nkasa na yakoti omo so no de omo eka efa aban nhihye omo ka no. In fact, one of the things cocoa farmer na eka ne say ono kwa de ontiase o because kasa e bia the issue of pricing and issue there and they say cocoa board ejumafo no including the CEO no say omo hwe market ya na ade na emre bia no farmers na omo de ya adjust o market ya but omo amoye staff omo akra omo kra they don't even know the way to the farms kra no omo de they get their salary, their allowances and all that into the no ensensema na no pay mo beti ewo Baraka 98.7 FM, the only show that to bring you all the current issues happening in our country and in our municipality and in Nchebiano na yashasi. And we no so no your programmer that is dedicated to Valentine. When we say Rafi Bremida, your dear friend Valentine is with so wa onim say nyama bebre ekoso but ene nyankopa adoma yebetie Madam Osei Linda, yes, CEO of Ola Ministry obeba na yenini adi enkomo efa nhihye a omritu omakom with regards to this particular issue event baso gidi ntiro ansana no de moma enko na enkohwe the newspaper headlines yerebebramo ewo Baraka 98.7 FM sheka kwaba Adiachi
de
bibi aboko de
Allah se say wa ma enso Friday as a Muslim no de na those who are listening to us almost I must say ne da kese ma ye EDR etosumi sa ewo Islam every week we are Friday especially between hours of 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock no the whole world da Muslim for almost so one more call sorry shia almost la juma make us and be Arabia preparation towards that and the most important aspect of today no say this is the last juma yebeya yebewura Ramadan mo make us say nani na watch pepe say yebahana Ramadan and then the last juma yebeya any Ramadan mo nti ese nyankopon se Ramadan obeba beto yam wasundwem na yentumi ye nani nyankopon oka ye se ode be ma obiara asabi observe Ramadan no nia Nhyira any other blessings biara nyankopon ekaye no nyankopon ma obiara nsa enka nti na sanso na yetia wo mo mutie ye sanso na bi yetia ye friend saying the workers of Baraka 98.7 FM. Na yesign bompai kesiye ema direct it from the headquarters Kuwait eba Ghana office eba the leadership nina no workers for nina church
Daily Graphic, the Democrat Daily Graphic, or see ministry bears teeth at lawlessness in schools. We Deputy Minister of Education, yes, Dr. Clement Apak Nifuni Ebata story ni ho. And abakuso see brutal galamsey attack Forest guard battles for livelihood. We expect more visa waivers this year. We Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs Ablakwa Okujoto Ablakwa. And the biggest story today on the front page of the Daily Graphic, cabinet meetings course are in which you know Mampenye Director Finance Minister quickly say Ombomodi and cocoa sector no ye. Or say cabinet direct cocoa board to pay farmers. The moment Honorable Minister of Finance, yes. Dr. Keselato Force in the only two join and ra efa cocoa and I say for amudi titru na cocoa nana omoye ehun ejuma emae momentino
cocoa farmers. Cabinet has accordingly directed the Ghana Cocoa Board to commence immediate repayment of all affected cocoa farmers. 2. A new Cocoa Board bill will be presented to Parliament to implement an automatic adjustment of producer price to align with movement in the world market price, exchange rate, and other key variables, and guarantees a minimum of 70% of gross FOB price to be paid to the cocoa farmer. A new financing model for cocoa purchases and related operations with associated benefit for increased processing will be introduced effective 2026-2027 crop season.
Baraka FM.
The current financing model was invented as a necessity after the syndicated loan failed, after 32 years of successful implementation, and it was proven not to be sustainable. In fact, it has proven not to be sustainable. The financing model is entirely dependent on a buyer's willingness to bear the financing costs and to pre-finance the purchase of cocoa. The key motivation for buyers in the previous season was the rollover contract price at a rate of $2,661 per metric ton, when the existing market price were above $8,000 per metric ton. Once the gap between the rollover contract and the market price closes, and the majority of the rollover contract are serviced, the buyer will not be willing to pre-finance the purchase of cocoa crop. Alternatively, the previous syndicated loan model requires that Cocoa Board sells forward most of the raw beans to lock in the contract, which repays the loan and serves as collateral as well. This system did not allow Cocoa Board to optimize prices on the market. In addition, the use of raw beans contract as collateral for the loan meant that Ghana could not optimize its installed capacity for processing. The new financing model will utilize domestic cocoa bonds to purchase cocoa and repay the cocoa proceeds within each crop year. The bonds will be used to raise the revolving fund
Baraka FM
for Cocoa Board to turn around at least once during the season. The model will also revive the indigenous license buying companies that have been completely thrown out of business as a result of the current financing model.
Well, Dr. Force,
that with immediate effect, the remainder of the beans for the crop year 2025-2026 should be allocated for domestic processing. Cabinet has also directed that beginning from 2026 to 2027 crop season, a minimum of 50% of all cocoa beans should be processed locally. And this will be part of the Cocoa Board bill.
The Ghana's finance minister, Dr. Keselato Force in every assembly editor say, nya dia beche na 50% sa okano bomodi anse process him say nra kwana discuss e studio shake ka say, why do you continuously export our cocoa raw without really processing it? You have to add value. In way any day or ka say cabinet are taking note of that. And again, there's going to be a bill laid in Parliament. No more payment system of cocoa farmers needed. Yes, because everyone say Africa and a bill to take to look at the payment system. Check.
Yo, say with this cocoa issue, no, it started from last week. And you say our farm, some of the farmers on my press conference. Yeah. And our grantee interview say join echo cover and one more complaining about some of them saying say one cocoa no woma amaya beto nanso untua wo na omure this issue they know beginning no almost started to say minority no na womo shasi but later no eba out to say ampa aban no ankasa to mu say watua bi na binumu de untua wo nti oba out na you say immediately no na president President John Dramani Mahama and say obe call emergency cabinet meeting. I'm saying nani nansa na wamu ye meeting. After meeting na yete say the Minister of Finance no obe press conference bi at the Inshishe no. I'm saying ranso na press conference no
take place.
You see all we need na ye karni na no. Number one, ordinary citizens in no or no sebi or ordinary farmer ordinary hoarding the dua koko no ehwe homa sese mre aso se womo so womo betumi a harvest na o maton and at say na ye kai no Ghana de ye mra no kire se wo as individual farmer no emra no ma okwan se wankasa
wakoton
obekwakoton wa abonten agi otonma aban nti aban na no oto na odi akọ abonten and say utie enrampo no ompese omkyerese we share the contribution of the cocoa to GDP no almost 40%. 40% of the GDP. No Ghana the whole entire 100% of GDP. What you see? Na you see cocoa no ejuma no 40 after 40 dey say enya dia sse yedidi agro but ni na no ye biribiara wo pese Ghana ha se wo pese biribiara say ya for politics for shemo wo the politics dey shesa de no a say yon kombo biara na aye ti say ye be ya na yakojai no ewo baby you see ordinary people no womono okoka GDP a ono de enye ono GDP uka o ga trend say inflation about down why de enye no 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 o ga trend say oh you see dollar no make us say obi wo ho no ye koko farmer e bia dollar no po hu bi da anaso mfani sa
anka
en so mu da because ni koko no anka no enye dollar na ye di cedi na ye di tua no so in say ye mbombo den say there are some sectors be you see say ye politicization na biribiara na area here politics you see ordinary person no onim ni say emra na your friend say this current administration one more opposition one mo koshia farmers no so of farms ho ama one mo te ase say price no a aban edima wom no by then no it was 3,100 or so what you say na aban no and I say 3,200 and say 28 and abisa and womo de politics say womo de aban no ACC farmers no looking at the exchange rate in nkeka hono na say kotoko ba kono what you say woman tua kra na enya 6,000 Ghana cedis that's 60 million you see what kasadi we actually no during campaign season no 2-1 to me and for conditions be ambassador oh say adi dollar yes ana yes what you say ana say the current market price of cocoa say cocoa and oil ninki ka no ni gold no at times price no etumi kosoro e wo ho so a na abafam ni na no man take into consideration am man tie ase e na won ka say mo de say mo ba aban mu a kani ke mo de price no be call 6,000 nti o mo so mo de atu o mutim okay mo ba ye no incidents be SEC wo market no mo about exchange rates and ninki ka no all these things no e ba ye no say mo ba endra mo ba be kan mo see even po wo mo ba ye no last omunya ba o mo first year no wo mo tu mu from 3,002 no echo 3,005 something what you say na 3,006 something inti na the farmers were expecting say even that time no po no a wo mo di call 3,006 no farmers no wo man kuma anto mo yam wo mo say no mu ka kire yen say moba kotoku ba ko mo be ton no mo be to we yen ho 6,000 Ghana cedis but kanu a say mo dia omo be a lot of explanation by say Minister of Finance buy
Baraka
obeka no enye price no a even puna ewo so no na e bi onbeka say ye maintain price we but say no yen ya sign ayeden atiso about 2,500 almost about 1,000 ni biribiki tobi and a woman then woman year fee your friend say woman fee the real price no and another current cocoa price no award farmers into ways no how do you explain to ordinary farmer onu do nim say ni price no one man do 6,000 no say simple was am abafem. You see, this is the issue no about even though the government almost share another way of sending yedi be dealing with cocoa, especially trying to add value to the cocoa no. Even po and yes say add value numpo, we can even process the cocoa and then use it internally. Because there is a need all the supermarket in Nkikao. Cocoa we nkwa ewo ubenya you say Milo we cocoa chocolate cocoa
biscuit
choco Milo cocoa biscuit yawo biri piara ye di okoho a yankasa mpo in the country no ankasa ye here be we normally use it a lot what I say inti say wo ya no sa no a eno na aban no do ebe na obisa no say na woka na enye se onya fo akoko no ape na wo de agu woduro mu na wa wo keke na adane it needs say yenya industries no be inti na ya wo kan no da ben na ade no ebe baso
mama enti the minority side almost on your press conference kojo upon kruma ene kasa on behalf of the minority with regards to the cocoa issue
not need an emergency cabinet
Baraka
meeting
FM.
just for the purposes of discussing how to pay cocoa farmers. When you have to call an emergency cabinet meeting just for the purposes of discussing how to pay cocoa farmers, then there's a real crisis in government, which you are covering up with some numbers and some narratives. In the previous MPP era, payment of cocoa farmers was a matter of regular procedure. Now emergency cabinet meetings are being called just to discuss how to pay cocoa farmers. But to the more substantive argument, first of all, the announcement that Cocoa Board should immediately pay them, that announcement is of no effect. Because that announcement presumes that Cocoa Board has the money and was deliberately refusing to pay the farmers. Is that what was going on? No. Because if this whole press conference is about the fact that the government went to a cabinet meeting and has instructed Cocoa Board to pay the farmers, that's right. Seriously, it raises more questions than answers. Because unless you are saying that the money was available and Cocoa Board was refusing, then what the government should be doing specifically is instructing that emergency liquidity assistance should be released to Cocoa Board to pay the farmers, not an announcement that they should be
Baraka FM.
But we don't want you to forget the two main causes of the crisis we're having in the cocoa sector now. Two main causes. Number one is that the new managers of the cocoa sector have reset the trading program of Cocoa Board. We used to sell about 70% on forward sales and 30% on spot. They argued that that was an incompetent approach and decided to change it. And now they are selling about 70% on spot. That is why today, as prices have dipped, they are struggling and are saying that the price they had announced ends up being higher than the current prices on the market. That's number one. Because of their own decision to reset the trading model. Number two is the artificial injection of forex into the Ghanaian economy, which has overvalued our cedi, as Dr. Amin rightly explained, and is therefore making our exports relatively more expensive. Remember, we've been raising this matter for a while now, and when you say, they say, oh, dollar has come down, clap for us.
We on the side of the minority, Kojo upon Kruma, also a press conference. Now, they said, yate NDC MPP, Yanko Equiafon Ankasano, how they really feeling this particular time round with regards to the farming. One of the farmers ono so no ye beti nin kan Mr. Francis president of Mankwa Cocoa Processing Friends Farmers Association bankrupt moment enti di ono so editujwa ansana yaba na yasabe to asubi because daily guide kwade eno kwade di ba see cocoa prices get haircuts 2,587 per bag. Minority calls for cocoa board bailout. The cocoa farmer, Mr. Francis.
On the world market, we started affecting
Baraka
the sector significantly that everybody will understand that because of that, most off-takers stop buying cocoa from Ghana. And we will understand that when we go for syndicated loan, what happens is that you need to sell on the spot, the hedge market, so that you need to do forward selling. But because we were not able to pay for the 2022 season and 2023 season, we were blacklisted. And when we went back to the market, we couldn't get the syndication. And for that reason, the spot issues start to come in. And after that time, the price was very going up. That farmers were expecting to see the reality, because when the price of 1 ton of cocoa went up to $12,000 per ton, and the farmers were receiving around $3,000, which is very bad, because when you convert it, after that time, the exchange rate was around 16, 17, 15 cities. So when you convert it, one bag was over 10,000. And the farmers, at least, we have suffered to produce the cocoa. So we're expecting something more than 5,000. But we're giving 3,000. We spoke and spoke and spoke. Nobody listened to us in the country. Currently, they have to do the 60-40 kind of sales, because the government doesn't have money to buy the cocoa. And as I'm speaking, no bank in Ghana can finance cocoa purchase in Ghana. So we need to get money in the back end. So as we are hearing now, that cocoa board has reduced the price from 3,620 cedis to 2,527 cedis. 87 cedis, sorry. Nobody is happy with the reduction. But the fact is that the statistics on the world market, including our current exchange rate, reveal that if cocoa board doesn't reduce the price from that 3,000 to somewhere around 2,000, my friend, the system will collapse. Wow. And the system will not survive. And cocoa farmers also want their money. Nobody wants to trade on credit, because our children, school are so reopened, and children have to go to school, and we need to get money to be able to pay for their fees and other things that we need to provide for them. So we can all realize in Ghana that farmers, we are not that happy that the reduction is happening. But we all know what is happening on the world market, that the price is very bad. As I'm speaking, the price is between 3,700 to 4,100. Convert it into the current exchange rate, and you realize that one bag is around 2,500. So when one bag is around 2,500 on the world market, looking at the value chain, the other costs on the value chain, college fees, LBC's margin, what we pay to check. But what farmers are asking now is that, fine, we all understand that things are not happening in the world market very well. And for that reason, price must be reduced, slashed down, so that it will meet what is happening on the world market. Currently, if you look at the price, they are giving it exactly what is on the world market. It means that government still need to push in it, pay a certain price for us. But what our farmers are seeking to know, that fine, if prices on the world market has dropped, and the price of a bag of cocoa has to drop, what about the workers of cocoa board? Is the CEO salary going to drop? This is another question that farmers are asking. That if the CEO of cocoa board...
Yo, we kuyafona nkasana omoso omokase uhwe differences in dia ade esa ban eni menime ya omohwe na price nkwade na main issue as say there ade a omo ka ho asan 2,587 per bag there. Oh, Debbie. Say kono sa dia ende enya de ketwa asempa ente eno so na there omoso omodi to just say enemy ya yenhwe nyesa it will affect and collapse the system entirely. And enti o say 2,500 a bag per bag there. And only the anchor, because they were bargaining for 5,000 then, and they can say 3,000 and more benya. But on my din ajatumsa. But no crowd here. We say yeah, tiaba from there. and the idea I say aban hwe ni minimi ya na omo ko issues.
Alufata, you see, let's start with the argument. The minority omodi etuho.
Yeah.
Say now the former administration no. Almost na say omo to koko no immediately no omo turn 30% of it. Now one with 70% normal hold 70%. What I say? That is a policy because the moment we be tongue no direct no ujisika. Now the prevailing price no na obede.
Baraka FM.
Nti yes no se wo to na wo turn 30%, 70% no wa hold the two at the train the peak season. What I say? But when this administration came no woman reverse no and a woman so one turn 70% mum
na 30 no
na 30 mo ma hold na 70% so na o turn a o jisika direct and as I say market price no so na ide about down. So have you seen this issue? So I don't know say that even the state doesn't have money obetumi atosa akoko we ni na anka or dia to ho dia train peak season no na anka on tua farmers no na on to koko no peak season na eno mo ka no process he says o hwe the other man of onumpo no ka no o hwe the position no a na anka say the actual farmer no or farm no na say anka ya man ka because almost or ye
president of the cocoa
cocoa processing no we are talking about process but we are talking about the ordinary farmer on the farm no
the farm okay
what you say anka omo na say ordinary farmer on the farm no eno na say yeti na woman no why because e bi ono nso say o catch odua cocoa no sika o spending fertilizers ninki kan up to harvesting no are you sure say ono nso price no the ban no ebe to me ama wanya profit ana ono usho income and expenditure on the cocoa no ono nso why den why be no ebi ono nso na ebi income no ebe ba no na it say wa loss ni what is it so all our year kanina ni say I think as I say this is the time as I say all the stakeholders have to come together what I say normally no these administrators no whether the government you know say cocoa no ko high ni ninki ka ho a omo farmers no nso e feel
yes
what I say
say ebe mra ebe adjust na omo farmer adjust on beti ase
ma enye say eba down there you try to make sure that they bear that reduction no but say price no ko high there and know the mum nti say your friend say price no high there akọ high nti niye kani ni nani say where a situation or can say who say very very bad say even now there is no banker ebetumi ama a finance your friend say a finance the purchase of cocoa or see there's no bank ombesa aden sin a bank dentina banks be refuse say there be to be sa loan. You see all these things, you know, as I say, and the last way I work here, and also, in fact, even for Ndrampo who they see this issue is it is a say no cocoa board, cocoa ntina womu ye ejuma wo, inti sa workers no a womu wo cocoa board no cocoa sika na yedi tuya wo, and omu they say inti say price no about down no. Inti ebe affect omo salary no because I don't know whether it is true. So omo see the CEO of Cocoa Board
yes,
no.
Yes, and
almost 800
so many projects.
All Ghana also 800 million.
Yeah.
What I say? 800 million. Whether it is true or not. No. Inti ononso ning ononso I didn't know affect the way ya sikado beba no cocoa no. ebe affect ono nso ni sika no ono nso ebe adjust proportionately with the event current.
In fact, I'm quite not directed to the CEO, but I think that it should not be only the CEO, but on the entire workforce in Ghana and Cocoa board,
even including the board of directors.
Yes, it's a affect you. But moment Randy Abbey, on no that Cocoa board, Dr. Randy Abbey, moment also the Oka, the issue journalist for Bisano, and the minority eka. Sisi kwa ye kan kwa de we nso na ati the finance minister eka say even the previous administration kwa they have to investigate because on by na eka bi ho na the one say all this one no investigation na nkoso but say a issue abai na investigation because na dia dudu na abisa but mo man nko to the CEO of Cocoa board.
Yes, we are in the process of sorting out the liquidity, so I'm sure that in the next few days would be able to start that activity. Cocoa board had signed contracts totaling 26.5 billion cedis. And under the IMF program, Cocoa board signed up to do what they call a rationalization of this project to reduce the cost or the commitment from 21.7 billion to some 6.9 billion. Strangely, although this was part of the IMF deal that Cocoa board had committed to do for 2 years, nothing was done about it. So it was when we assumed office that I found this out, and I reported to my Minister, Dr. Kisla Tufosin. He quickly convened a meeting with the Honorable Roads Minister, Honorable Abuja, and Honorable Abuja also expedited action. We met together with his officers, and we've done this rationalization, which has brought down the exposure from 21 plus billion to 4.35 billion. Originally, it was going to be 6.9 billion. So that is what he also announced, that government has decided a liability to the Minister of Roads and the Minister of Finance to deal with. Now, whilst we had this thing hanging on our neck, there was no way that we were going to take on new road projects. And when I went out on my first tour of all the 74 Cocoa districts, anywhere I went to, they made requests for roads. And I made this clear to both the traditional rulers and the citizens of those places that, look, this is what I've come to meet. We don't even know how we can deal with this. And therefore, I do not think that I'll just be in the habit of signing contracts just to please people when we do not have budget provision for that, and we are not also sorting this out financially. Then, when the Honorable Minister was announcing the producer price for the 25-26 season, he announced that government has barred Cocoa board from engaging in quasi fiscal activities, especially road construction. And so what he reiterated today really was to the effect that this was going to be actually legislated in the new Cocoa Board Act. And he announced that government of Ghana had taken a $500 million World Bank facility to do agricultural roads could fall within this project. And therefore, Cocoa roads will also be taken care of as far as this project is concerned. This is supposed to be a phase one. So we have not signed any road contract. We are not embarking on any new road projects. We focused on trying to get a rationalization done so that we can clean our books by taking off this 21.7 billion city commitment of roads into it, something that had been committed to the IMF but had not been done for 2 years. Fortunately, we've been able to successfully do this, and the next leg had to do with finding the resources to then close on this. We can completely clean house, and cabinet gracefully agree to move this from Cocoa board because we do not have the financial capacity to pay this money, so although we have done the rationalization exercise. So once the Minister of Roads and Minister of Finance deal with this, then we would have closed.
We honor Dr. Randiabi. Honor da Cocoa board CEO no and Martin Nkai. Na yenti Minister of Finance so or can say with regards to some backlog mobile mo clear ni na so say there be say investigation and commence any many ya moment you know.
directed the Attorney General to commission concurrent forensic audit and criminal investigation into the activities of Cocoa Board over the last 8 years. And I repeat, Cabinet also directed the Office of the Attorney General to commission concurrent forensic audit and criminal investigation into the activities of Cocoa Board over the last 8 years. Cabinet has directed the Ministry of Finance to initiate also immediate reforms at Cocoa Board to streamline their operations and cut costs. Wasteful and uncontrolled expenditure practices are to be curtailed immediately.
You are Dr. Cassio.
We Dr. Keselato Forsen, yes, Minister of Finance. And all this are some way in D2. And the moment you go back to some of the headlines quickly because you're if you have a discussion.
This issue is very, very important.
No.
Only it's a cocoa issue, no, whether we like it.
Yeah.
Backbone of the country, especially concerning Sika or Mino, Enya, Edibu or Mino. You see, when the session questions are so ABI, Benya, Bisan is administration way, and yet this year now, resume on our mobile friends power. Mobile power last year. What you say? I don't know why. When say adore the adepa, but when send to me, my young say adore air punishment. What you say? For example, say Abia Obiaba school ni Biaba school na why late. Now waka so he has to be punished. Now after experience uncle adore man. You see, Obama, Yatiasia say, I know your punishment.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you say, you are there.
And your punishment.
And your punishment. So, say, more about administration, no. Since last year, and Bambutimu say, mobile forensic audit. After
previous
administration concerning Cocoa Board, no. One cash. And then our problem about the minority no bar out. Our mobile press conference. Na amount for etu to know. She say, Maba say okay, and the Tisadia and the Ombe forensic audit. And the forensic audit, she say, Obama, Binomonso betting, he say, and you are using it not ABR. I say, audit, Papa, no person. I have to say, ABR, you are trying to witch hunt. Opesa, we are witch hunting. Because Asam Naba, since last year, my forensic audit, my friend, oral, my year. Saturday we ni na man kase mobile kwakoye. Se koko asema abaye amwari bi surprise no. Minority aba out wa mukasa no se ende atisadia. Ombe kwakoye forensic audit wo Cocoa Board insu tiu past 8 years di no. One kaso yembe forensic audit e wo Cocoa Board operations ni na there be. Who limit even forensic audit no ebe no for past 8 years.
Yeah.
One year or forensic audit. What I say. Yeah. So he say Obama yaja to say is it witch hunting? And I blame game being a opese. Oh yeah. Until that it means forensic audit no man you know. And no ama cocoa price no ma reduce no. And now the current market price no na affecting. So I think we have to be very, very serious.
Yeah.
Say ye wo cocoa price no. It will be bad down, it will be cut up. Until as a nation no. Then SSA ye nina whether NDC na war administration whether MPP na war administration. Anytime a cocoa price be cut up no ebe for no then
SSA na say divide town
SSA na ye any farmers no sanso na say eba down so a SSA be na SSA ye dan say NDA ye be kwa investigate operation of 8 years ago Cocoa Board you see a problem aba I think say the best thing to be done is what you see a good manager no you good manager from time a problem aba say obe ye ejuma problem ba fi move well don't call yourself good manager
because one social
but you will get good manager where a problem banner where to me solve and never say whether you are good manager.
Yo, delegate CJ, yes, Supreme Court rejects Anas judgment reversal. High Court grant injunction into Wasafiase case. And it's on the front page of the Daily Guide. IGP promotes 2,800. William said, right, yes, that story. Yes. The new center also echoed the same story. 71% Ghanaians worried about rising food prices. And also the details of the story, you can find it on page 4 of the New Center newspaper. Occupy Ghana submit bill to criminalize bribery in party primaries. Installation of translation. Sorry. Minority condemns big cocoa price cut. 7-0 Supreme Court verdict affirms announced title to Ado land. Okay, in Sasisem. And so this particular story. For the last so that Mama Yahono. See the daybreak newspaper see government orders immediate payment to cocoa farmers. Afoko mpieni visit Baumia. Mpenyu fankasa. Yes, Afoko. Yes. Pola enye bibia enye duduna no mbeka papa yi. He was the previous national chairman of NPP.
Afoko in NPP there.
Don't say me about the young ones who are upcoming.
You see, what we are. I think this is what I will also clap for coming of Baumia again, because of promises Baobano or the unity.
Baraka FM.
The unity Beba party no. You want Crofobia without them no. I'm not sure say ka MPP or Ghana, especially Paul Afoko, what you say. And the rest I'm sure say ABR. The say no case or the unity Beba no. ABR no na egusu eyede. Egusu eba. And in fact I want to call the attention of the current administration. You see, there are some mistakes via the past administration. Ka omanti. You see, this policy, a nice policy, free SHS. But the past administration, no, say biribi na economic beya, omunya bi omanwa free SHS. Say school asebiba free SHS. Say agri kasembi bana muso abanshani adi kwano sheni yomuse free. You see, NDC also are doing the same thing. Biribiara ebeba dollar abafem. Oka asembia, oka school asema dollar abafem. Oka biribisa dollar abafem. Yes, near Ekosudi. Inti ama obi MC Ndra mi kan comment bia obi eka. Do or your comment ni yani odi age oki. O say dollar abafem. Petro abafem. I see so for line so instead of 4 and also yama abafem about 2. And I say Adentira Coco unso embafem.
Baraka FM.
Sheikh Ansana Ebekon. Haruna Idrisu escaped death in Gori crash. Or no any deputy minister of communication.
Only there's another guy be Amuka.
Yeah, deputy minister of communication.
See, number do headline usano Omeka.
Yeah.
Say no escape we nyankopon na Emma or escape. He can't escape. I know the
they say one accident previously
and I miss or see no wa escape with it. Who better escape with it? Who didn't escape with it? What you say? Nyamena yadana
Baraka FM.
Yanti assembly boni bisa. Because Oshwe na ka no aye no dia. Utimu se ampa na nyame a kire se oho ampa. A watumi eyi won. Efisa assembly we. I'm not sure say manugu so menamu na yanka say yawura yasanwura afifu from. Na yanka say another minister be the deputy minister sebi. Omako accident ma omayo. I think it will sound well for the country yes. Especially the party in power. What you say because you were near gusu last year experience as no enyan fee muye na yanka say another one asan ayeden nti need kind de yeda Allah as say bibisa abana ni mobru humu ama watumi ama wayiwom efi sa adiwe mu sanso na esna nyankopon se ma sa nema yi sa no ma nsisi ewo yakwa mu because awako ye minister full minister na another deputy minister there. Me njendi say anka ebeye asempa emma oman no say Bilbisa assign assign. All the same no to na meti say
Baraka FM.
Most of these accidents, you know, anka betumi are avoidable. Accident because we see at times no we say minister no was scheduled meeting with Nkrofobi. Then obe delay. Nti emere ne so ye no opese okono na I say oko speed bi omo ye ninki.
No to meet
to do ho before time no. But all these things no so say omo schedule omo ribia yi se na be ya at least no ma enyete say emere ne so say okoya de no obe rush too much impona the sunny be at the brain. I think say nyame na ede na se.
Yo check it say say 84 ye de besi ha na ya ho no moba no na so omoba na yetimi adi comment you call for a short break.
Yeah,
then when we return
na me be kan say you never be wo ho and a celebration be wo whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It has come part and parcel of us. Especially 14th February that is Ochinani Meboa. Ayenya Arafo friend Idul Mahabba. Idul Mahabba almost say Valentine. Valentine is about love between two couples. Anameboa your friend say or Obini Nukula. I think it's social. The idea behind this is like updating and renewal of maybe
vows and
the love between relationship, you know. And I to say we are updating the relationship or we are renewing the relationship. But the problem is not the renewal, but near yebe assigned a sunny be ever bano. I don't know say ye body na yankasi. My far through Valentine we na she say assign at the anya yehu ewo or how. And I think say in Islam the Valentine every day is Valentine.
Yeah.
In Islam, every day is Valentine for marriage. People say, Adofu minu in Islam there. They be a Valentine amount.
Yo, irase. I'm say iribisi ha. Now we would be able to continue the next segment that has to do with the interview. Ayeni yaho beye Madam Osei Linda. She is coming, and we're going for a short break. When you resume, then we listen to the interview. All right.
Remix, yo. Child's prayer.
I sometimes lie awake at night and wonder at the stars so bright. I dream about my future too and the things that I will do. Soon the world will count on me. I'm the future, they agree. People depend on me somehow. Though small and timid, I am now. So you and I, my dearest friend, must stand together till the end. For we are one by Allah's grace. No matter what our color or race, we must prepare ourselves today while we journey on life's way. So much there is to learn and see. For true believers, we must be.
Yeah, come on. Go forward, young Muslims, wherever you are. In the shadow of the sun or by your light of a star. Your supreme protector is Almighty Allah. Go forward, young Muslims, wherever you are. Go forward, young Muslims, we feel your pain. So many places, Palestine, people are dying, mothers are crying, bombs are falling from the sky, people asking why. The only thing that we can do is pray to God to help them too, but do they realize that Allah hates those who kill and despise? I think that's no surprise, we must rise up. Come on, young Muslims, gotta rise up. Come on, young Muslims, together we must stand in the masjid to pray. Pray for a better day, a better way to make this world a better place. Cause let's face it, it's out of control. We need to grab hold of each other, unite as one ummah. Like back in the days of the companions of the Prophet. Some were young, they were strong and they loved each other, brothers and sisters, and they could die for one another. So stand up, young Muslims, say it out loud. It's time to be counted right here, right now, yeah. Right here, come on, right now, yeah.
Oh Allah, we love you so. Give us health and make us grow. Be with us each passing day while we journey on.
Come on, young Muslims.
Gotta rise up. Come on, young Muslims. Gotta rise up.
We must pray.
Come on, young Muslims. Gotta rise up.
Pray for a better day.
Come on, young Muslims.
A better way.
Come on, young Muslims.
To make this world a better place.
Come on, young Muslims.
It's out of control.
Come on, young Muslims.
We need to grab hold.
Come on, young Muslims.
Unite as one ummah.
Come on, young Muslims. Rise up.
Come on, young Muslims. Gotta rise up.
Come on, young Muslims. Oh Allah, we love you so. Give us help and make us grow. Be with us each passing day on the journey. All lives. Oh Allah, we love you so.
We need to be heard.
Give us help and make us
Our time is upon us. Ain't
Be
nothing to
with us
fear.
each passing day while we journey. All lives. Oh Allah, we love you so. Give us help and make us grow.
Baraka FM.
You're here for high Baraka 98.7 FM with your friend Ahujo in Sawam. Yes, when you do Ahimfina, just opposite the Chief Palace. Oh, and I'm free. Your number no says 05530523363. 05530523363. But me move to me more ebia mo ni Sawam ado agire ni environs more a chiri ebia manoni krana. Yes, you could really follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Ntino mo betimi aseni your consent, your views, your comment via our social media handles. It's a BBH adwin kwa na betimi afre number no 0553052363 as we are having this discussion, so that we can also give you the opportunity to ask your question or maybe clarify whatever you want to do with regard to the discussion. Ntino ene nkoma everybody. So on him say every 14th of February biano, even though we see Valentine, but oba Ghana ha your friend chocolate day. Adofumo, yes, chocolate day. Anything. Thankfully, Yensanka, the friend is saying CEO of Ola Ministry, Madam Osei Linda appear. Oh no, and any airbedi and komo. Thankfully, yes. The person who is behind giving all the moral support, and also NCB and Betininka. Edika, Madam Akwaba. Bibia Bokodia. Yes. Now, Yabeka say, CEO Ola Ministry. What are you into?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Abdel, for the opportunity. Me that was you for so I said for the opportunity.
Baraka FM.
Mode amame.
Yeah.
Yeka Ola Ministry is a wider spectrum.
Wow.
But ne sector ni be a dine with Ola.
Okay.
A Valentine episode I made about every year. And with that I started last year. And by God's grace, we are doing it this year too.
Okay.
Into a love seminar. I'm also into food.
Okay. Love seminar.
Yes, please. It's a love seminar. I'm also into food. Into say.
Love seminar. As some cases, love seminar. Some cases, especially the young ones. You know, you are making love. You are not saying easy.
Okay. It is me explain it further.
Sound. Yeah.
Into me explain it further. Make me have to say I've been into teaching for a while. Now. The me wanna say a lot of enkolame trauma there. A lot of enkolame trauma there. Na ya na oshamu amoye wayward na academically na munye good. Utrace say I'm a parent divorced. And when me who say knowledge be yen shed that any prepare into marriage na creating much of these divorces. Into me can love some nana, not just I'm coming to puff out knowledge. You be church sena you the certified counselors eba. You be church sena you be to me a worry institution be a koma ye training. Teaching lesson, but marriage na institution na life na shut down training.
Say do na you should like an event.
Yes.
That you worry now. Pay attention to do a lot of things. But what you do throughout, me,
into the love seminar simply means say putting knowledge and preparing the person into marriage.
That's great. Because counseling crowd. I don't think they have some of the courses that they will teach them how they themselves will live in their marriage.
Yeah. So we have
all right. So what was the outcome? The first time this is the first or this is the maiden edition?
That's the second one.
Second one.
I think the maiden edition was last year. I think the maiden edition was last year.
All right, it's here for him to call for a short break. It's about now. Yeah, Timmy, at the end, come on, we are having some technical challenge.
Be with us each passing day while we journey all life's
Cause if love is in our hearts, no one can tear us apart.
on life's way.
It's the remix, y'all. Child
On
Chris.
life's way.
It's time to be counted, young Muslims.
He was thrown in the well, or locked in the dungeon, betrayed by his own flesh.
Baraka FM.
You're here for Baraka 98.7 FM. Yes, and yeah, and come about Valentine, or not Valentine to say, but the issue that every year we do as in terms of the 14th of February. But fortunately for us today, I'm so excited because with regards to what Ola Ministry is doing, I wish I could also do similar or same at my own neighborhood, because saying in Anka ebetimi take this project as it is Nhyira. I don't think Anka is commission kwa beba na omodi nsensen bebre edituja, because dudona omonti nyama bi hase. On this day a lot of things happen, unfortunately, that affect the young ones who are upcoming. Intimini ajipa nkoma woni I'm sure there is a lot that we all have to do collectively to be able to. So it has to do with trying to guide, maybe assist those who are going into marriage and how best to go. So is it only for marriage couples?
No, for now, I think the target members are singles couples. You know, sometimes the single people also, they have issues. They don't stay in healthy marriages. I've made studies and I've researched now who say a lot of women and indulge in sexual and casual sex and fashion and brown, and they still stay
and later
affect the marriage, and in the long run it affects society. Into you won't say akola ne mami ni ho ube tracy course na natari shemu nye school am in kolasa natari shemu nye o ni madie ube tracy na o ne na nete ana say ne papa ne mami ni ho but sure mo academically good na they are staying together, both parents are staying together. It means say relationship and woman go ahead to affect society at large. I'm just dealing with the root cause, and I want to put knowledge so that we have a better community.
Mr. Shadrach Osei, good man. Akwaba. Bibi abokode. Raise your voice, mommy, because me say in skoma edi kan yeti ni nyina no na una wo teach you. Enye sade anka nyankopon nyam mai sa chede. So eden wo ka kire, you know, titru ye mmema no so quite often when we are entering into a relationship, there's a particular mindset. Yeah, that's basically that's what it is. But unfortunately, if you are hit with some trials and also some small difficulty, you say, I think it's enough. What do you tell us? This particular initiative.
One thing is I'm saying Yankopon or the abusia and a chichere asafo and our day asafo a chichere or mine until nyame any kubusia until the one thing is say very ma unya make your mindset say oko obaho akopena it means say why you ready say oba chichere busia.
Why ready?
Say, Oberchichere, Ebusia. Now, a boama or mine and point to Akoso. Said, yeah, my wife Reddy can't kind, said, community be year, a started free Ebusia, and Ebusian also started free marriage. Yes, say, Unya ka, Oba Berema boom, a shower, Riasipa, that me say, Ebusia, family, I shall say. Na extend to community to nation. Inti no se barema unya sa mindset we ya men kose okoware.
Na I pray o. Me say bia me na me hunu sa dia.
Say you pray because
yentiasie
knowledge
enimdie ni ho na enimdie na eni ho no se enye ye wo ana nye society ana ntitie ana school yeko ana sorry yeko because ebia ye nyinu is part of the curriculum, is part of the education edi mai na o sorry there's some time they spend on teaching even though you are a child telling you that okay ebedu emre bi no this is what is coming ahead of you ntino answer no bedu teenage eco adulthood no now at least wanya some little knowledge if not all.
Yes, little knowledge dear. But then on say we baby sound say any pa he can read the books. Yeah, proud to marriage. Yeah, any pa he course seminars.
TikTok needs
of course. Into I think say probably information and enough. And I said they are not getting the right source of information. And until the God way, send a society in a better. Obianim says sex nana odo. But it's far from that. There's much to that. I think I want to give a better knowledge to a better people.
But the response, coming the feedback, maybe when you did the earlier one and then looking at this time, the expectation. Okay.
Mama share this testimony. One guy, me money di. Oh yes, so for me money.
Okay.
Last year, no, na ye call the school. Wo Kotoku side ho. Ye call ye some evangelism na all share the marriage issue. E dia chairman ti invite no say oma. Na yire omanya issue nti na yire wo kaso a.
Just say on kwa leader or no so all minute like you're so leading, but he has a challenge. Yeah. It's here for munti ni o na on say do na him say nipa I ka say onya mini party no ni problem.
Na yire e o kaso a. Yeah. Ana no abetna Kotoku side ho. Enti na me invite no say oma. Enti no all ba no ana e vast day enti no. O convince na yire no de na yire ba. Enti no share ideas and common air cost one and Penifone Casana. That means a connection be as a link up. Anna on a call if he internet that means a near Masha says a cabum this year. You invite no or so to me, ma. What I didn't know to him. Na yere to Africa, so I can. I'm a woman insane. Fresh. Wow. And sometimes a little knowledge in the free if free and for okay. Assemble could be a catch them, assemble could be a metino, a clear mindset. Said ye assemble could me go obi our attitude will be a busian. The same assembly so it me SCC. That's true. Obi. That's true. Aware MOB ebusia intino knowledge sometimes enye adeke a little seed seed ketu bia ebe so ewo obi life mun obonse na a generate aye edua.
Oh say okay, I'm so much excited, very happy because na onoso he's a leader and he has a mission to accomplish, but unfortunately in his own backyard he has issues. And he doesn't know who and how to address it. But Yankopon fa kwan bi so no amana timi correcting it. Wow.
And Cecilia no say oko ka wan se ma kire obi no eno nso ye okay
who to trust, who you can have.
But with this seminars no
open.
Just like you are coming, you even come and see people who have worse case. Who they look at the African washer Wow. Na program ni himfa na yeye no. Himfa na yeye baso.
Pato yeye wo achiaman amasaman.
Oh okay.
Of the blue.
Enya achiaman. Hey, asawo.
That's not the term achiaman. This is achiaman.
Okay. Amasaman.
Wow. Your friend the World Event Center.
Yeah. Okay.
I think God has been good. Last year yeye no open. But then nyamia ya dom. Yetimi akope event center papa at least to get a luxurious place for relaxation.
Of course.
But me be say be sanko for obi on fan ye yimpie da.
Baby.
On fan
Baby. Work home.
There's an opportunity.
Wow.
At least a whole fair. Baby, from your live band music, a whole lot of activities for couples.
You see, if assuming say baby background now, you look at this particular tangent you have taken, because Valentine. But I remember the first time I was sent on assignment to go and then bring a report on Valentine.
Okay.
I was just looking at that. Now say we quite there. Now Valentine me quite full. Why do? I was looking at it different because what I read and what I knew, what I've been seeing, because by then we didn't even start this chocolate day. Because now at least it was modified, it has been done in a way that and it will not mislead a lot of people. But eventually I realized that there is something we can do about it, just like you are doing.
Yeah. And make it better.
And make it much better. But unfortunately, we always want to take a different angle to that. So, those coming, what are they supposed to do?
Okay.
Maybe to call, to register, the expectation, and all that.
So I think we've sent the flyer. It's just a normal. Some people can go to Labadi Beach and spend a lot. We have made it moderate so that everybody can come. So the single, we are selling a ticket for 60 cedis. Single.
Oh, it's too small.
Yeah. And couple 100 cedis.
Okay,
then we have the platinum.
Great.
Yes, for 150.
Wow.
So you can send it through the Momo account and your ticket will be given when you come to the scene. You can also visit the World Event Center when you are close to pick up a ticket. Yes,
so for the purposes of those who are coming from afar, you can look at our social media handles. Yes, the event center and what you should be expecting at Ola. I think the place has already been decorated. Wow. Oh, this is the previous one.
This is the previous one.
Oh, okay. At an opening place. Okay. Great. And let's move on social media handles. Baraka FM on 98.7 FM. And also on YouTube. Yes. Yes. So that at least you go there. Hopefully, for those who are single, I don't know, maybe it can happen. Mr. Shadrach will help us. For those who are single, maybe you can meet your.
Of course.
Somebody say you are Kanchima.
Because if you go and meet your partner in the club, you just imagine what will happen.
Yeah.
Or at the beach. But this one, at least, it has some guidance.
Yeah.
You've been taken through some sessions, some counseling.
Activities.
Probably if maybe you agree that, okay, you want to move on as couples, you might even come back for more advice.
Yes.
Through maybe this seminar.
We are looking forward to doing a better one.
Great. So by the time we come to a close, maybe shortly, some few minutes, I will let you announce the phone lines and then the Momo account for those who will be interested and will also call and then also be able to get their ticket as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Yes, because last minute or maybe would you be accepting those who come and then pay it at the entrance?
Probably. I think we have made an arrangement for that. Ghanaians and last minute. So we've made arrangement for people who want to patronize on the day.
Yeah. Let's go for a short break. When we return, we'll see how best you can wrap this particular very, very important conversation, and again we give you the date, the time, and then the numbers that you can call, and then invite loved ones that you can go out. Like just Madam said, some have never even gone out to go and at least refresh. When you look at the those who are taking care of our mental health, they'll tell you that sometimes it's good that you go out and go and just relax. It's part of life. But every time, relax and cry. Yes. Let's go for a short break. When you return, then we continue.
When he was thrown in the well, or locked in the dungeon, betrayed by his own flesh and blood, convicted of what he did not, handsome Yusuf sighed, Allah is enough for me. Handsome Yusuf sighed, Allah is enough for me. Taken in as a slave, made to work night and resisting all temptation. Allah is enough for me. Until the king had a dream, many hard years had gone by. Patience and repentance, Allah is enough for me. Till the fortunate day, there he sees his father in the land of content. Allah is enough for me. Handsome Yusuf.
Baraka FM.
You're here for Baraka 98.7 FM. Yes, we are looking at the upcoming event that is being put up by the CEO of Ola Ministry. Yes, a basu or Achia man, Amasaman. Yes, on the 15th of February 2026. And all this is done for us, for them to be able to really guide us. Yes, both couples and then those who are single. Yes, at least to share experiences and then some guidance. And then throw light on how we can even enjoy life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Yeah. Yes, they are going through a lot, and they don't know who to share with. Yes, and then madam, na ejumadi why muna amuye mpenyu fa kuda pa.
Oh, okay. So by the grace of God, we have about 5 panelists. I'm a boy.
Okay.
Miankasa me headmistress.
Oh.
I'm from Asafo.
Wow. Charlie, madam, you are doing amazing things. Yeah. Wow. Okay, Mr. Nami can say, hey, then that ben kwa na mi ma head be ama headmaster here.
She's doing so well.
Yeah. You know, some of these things, at least they enjoy it most when you give them the opportunity. Wow.
So she's also being with us.
Yeah, great.
We also have ACP Isaac K. Sopa.
Oh, okay.
I think he's the assistant commissioner in the Axim zone. He's coming through then.
Wow.
Other Reverend ministers, Reverend Richard Adekye and Reverend Jacob Selassie, they are all helping us through.
Wow. So, T4, wait here, so don't really hesitate. Yes, number no the better join team NGB until move from mobile phone. Na muntrain or the better just see na muntimi and na mamin come Mr. Shadrach. Mr. Shadrach.
Yes, sir.
As a nation. I don't know what, maybe another time we'll have an opportunity to discuss about the family system and family values, like we said. Because a Bema per se a bioni or by ending kitanwa, we don't think about the like you said, the family system, the nation, and how important our relationship. We think is personal. Yeah. We think it's private. Yeah. But we don't know that the nation is interested in what we are going to do. If to be now would be mine.
Foto kakra am de be man say bibia mu nyame na dinkan.
Yes. God first.
Ana me Bible say nyansa mfiti ase no. Eno ne Awurade esuro.
Great.
Obi a onim nyansa bia no. Ofre ni trace ana wo say osuro nyame. Okay. Intini say the barema say odi Awurade suro ebata ho a uhunu nyansa. And say uhunu nyansa and no be the root cause at the mount nti wana mo bia ututu bia no hunu say radisuro wom na se nyansa wom a anamo no tutu siye. Okay, nti eno ene de maturity eba nti se ma sa nema enan we ehya ase wo ba ma bia braboma na se o get in say o ko build the family no matter what try as beba into quantity beba but it sounds said the foundation no very solid nintine ebekoyi ebekoyi
yadasi na me hu bibi wa ha na minim ade say cameras no on fama me na we Ola Foods. Na Ola Foods are apart from event no we bibi ka ho na.
That's right. Me sounds so into food. Me juices.
Oh, okay.
Me a list of juice. Me pineapple.
Oh, okay.
Me wo sobolo.
Wow.
Me wo lemonade. Me wo tiger nut. Into no event to be.
Radio is great. I wish you are in the studio to join me and take this. Wow.
Into me sanso take your orders
for
event.
If you are event, our naming ceremony be
a standard setup.
Wow.
Then I'll put it up for you.
Great.
Into a hon so la foods be wo. I think that's one beautiful program. That beautiful thing. Say, our I'm from Impede. I'm on number 6 users and one I prepare a program now. Into you can take us much juice you want to. Any watch it. So
special one. Now numbers need me person or only numbers need to draw.
Okay.
Yes.
And so if you want to
call
the
numbers are the numbers they call for to register for the event or for the same at the same time for the Momo
inquiry.
Inquiry. Okay.
So 0240 36 55 73 0240 36 55 73. You can also call another line 053 774 3994. Yes.
Again, the second one again.
053 774 3994. Yes, please.
Wow, great. Now, Cecilia, mpese mema wakunya na at least a foot will be how the bema including those who are single who are yet to enter into marriage. Don't say cremophone soon quite often say a bewura Ramadan, month of fasting. Duduna. And so, no, this Ramadan, I have to marry before. You are not marrying because of fasting. You have to marry way ahead. Or maybe if you are marrying, but it shouldn't be because of. Because if you are fasting, which means we are weary and answer. So I want you to advise us. Yes, especially those who are single who want to take advantage of this.
So I want to use this platform to thank all your audience. Thank you so much for the opportunity given me.
Great.
Asemba kwa mpesa menkane say ko institution be more yesuade. So training college to become a teacher you have to learn at least for 3 years.
Exactly.
So it means entering into a marriage which is also is an institution needs deeper understanding. And therefore I am prepare say ye be na funny but risk na say most of the time we are doing say casual sex in the yodo. Now it can lead to something else, or more kind of unwanted. Probably I would say unprepared pregnancies, leading to something you have never prepared for.
And forever it would be something that would and then do it anymore.
And you should remember, say it's not your selfish gain.
Exactly.
You are building a whole family, a whole generation, of course. And therefore, we should take time. We should think about it. We should read books before, so that when we are in, especially the single, if you know you are not in a healthy relationship, quit. Quit and learn and prepare yourself.
That's one big issue.
Yes.
Big issue. Quitting. Because even though Nyankopon is not encouraging us to do that, but if it becomes necessary, why not? Why not? They say, oh, you will die in it. And that's not good for us.
That's another thing to discuss. So with this, we are inviting everybody. Staying around from Sound to Amasama is quite not a journey. So you can join us. If we can go to the Labadi and the luxurious bigger one, we are bringing it to you.
At the 60 Ghana city and then 100 for couples. Yeah, it should not be something.
So
it's not a big deal.
Kindly call the line I've given, then we will talk more. Thank you and God bless you.
We are most grateful. Shadrach. Finally.
Okay. Masima make chat to one say. You worry, answer ni worry.
Sir, see wisdom no. Deep.
You worry, answer ni worry. Intini say one worry ya. Men kose okako worry. Intini they can't worry. Said you will sit down or prepare. Baby kwan ya befa so obesi udan no prepare ni na our mind before we sit down ni wie wo akoma no wa adwem ansana wa go into building no into worry wie ansa na waware. Nti se onye ready so be ware awie dia. Don't go there.
Thank you very much. It's been wonderful having you, Mr. Shadrach Osei Godman. Any Madam Osei Linda appeared, CEO of Ola Ministry, and all this is about an upcoming event. Dine with Ola. Yes. So join us so that together all of us will have a fruitful day, a day of guidance, a day of celebration, and a day of enjoyment. Yes. So yedi besi ha nyankopa adom da foforo so na yedi new program so at the Abraham. To continue to listen to Baraka 98.7 FM. Up next. So what do you say?